those 54 points. Let's go now to Pfizer Forum. Paul George, he came in hot in this one, Danny. In his second game of the season, he showcased that three-point shooting.
Yeah, looking right at home. Second game back, but doing what they brought him in to do. Knock down shots, be a floor spacer. Guys falling asleep. Come on, Bobby Portis. You only got 2 3-pointers.
Wake up! He scored Philly's first 11 points in the first quarter. But the fourth quarter, that's when it was time to take it to the max. Maxey time, that is. Starting here with a step back.
Come on.
Ball.
Dance. Dance. You know what I like to say, Dancing with the Stars. Tyrese Turbo Mode Maxey, and I love the joy that these two play with. This is the future best backcourt in the NBA with BJ and
Oh, I like that. BJ throwing it down here, and then Maxey catches it in the corner. Another three, Danny.
Talking crazy to the bench, too. Let him know, Tyrese.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Bucks down by 1. Turner catches it. Knocks down the three.
Give him the antlers.
And then,
I like that.
No one
Give
ever
him the
done a
antlers.
celebration before. I love that. Maxey drives. Turner really thought that he had it with that one. That's why he gave us the antlers. But Maxey, stone cold, knocks down both free throws and sends the game to overtime.
Cold-blooded.
So the 76ers, they lead by 3 in OT. And then Maxey putting the finishing touches here on this 50-piece.
He's their number
the
1,
left.
number 2, number 3, number 4 option.
Left.
Not 1, not 2,
Ooh, I
not
know you
3,
had that, young fella.
not 4. He had a couple layups with the left, too.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey is making a real leap, though, to begin the season. That's saying a lot because he was huge for them last year. He's put up numbers for the Sixers that rival their MVP winners, including Wilt, my friends. Through 15 games, he's averaging over 33 points a night. Only Allen Iverson has a higher average to start a season. So, Brian, what does the emergence of Maxey mean for the 76ers this season? Because a lot of us said, okay, this could be a lost year if Joel Embiid isn't a full go.
Yeah, we are seeing the birth of a superstar here. He is playing like a superstar, which has it really enabled the Sixers to not think about Embiid on a night in, night out basis. The best compliment I can give him is that he won Most Improved Player 2 years ago, and I think he could win it again this year because he has taken his game to another level. He's really developed 3-level scoring close to the basket with both hands. Danny was just mentioning with the left hand. He made 7 baskets with his left hand last night, including some floaters. The idea of being able to perfect a floater with your offhand. And I want to point out his three-point shooting. He's really had a couple of down years shooting the three ball. Well, his three-point percentage this year is up 9% year over year. You can just see the work he's put in on his game. Even though he's already been an all-star, even though he's already got a max contract, he's in the middle part of his career and elevating his game. That is enormous for the Sixers, who are in desperate need of his offensive ability.
Look, he's essentially become the face of the franchise in Philadelphia. And you think about giving them a chance to stay competitive and what that means in the Eastern Conference. I mean, it gives him a chance as well to be an all-NBA type player. I don't know if he's going to beat out Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and different, other guys for MVP, but getting MVP, that's the type of level that he's playing at, carrying this team night in and night out. And I just saw, him bump into Doc Rivers late in the game. I think his 50th point. And it just took me back. Doc Rivers actually asked Tyrese Maxey to go to the G League during the 2020-2021 season and start to get some reps. More in a way of like, he wasn't playing. He was on the sideline. Like, let's get him some reps. Tyrese Maxey actually made the decision with his agent to decline that. He felt it was better for him to learn with his teammates, get experience. And now we're seeing, as Brian said, the birth of a superstar, but a guy that can really give this Sixers organization a chance on a nightly basis.
We love people who, we love a little bit of pettiness. Just a little sprinkle of pettiness.
I mean, not a shocker considering you know who his agent is, Rich Paul. So turning that down was not a shocker to me. But I can go on and on about this kid because not only is he a great player, he's an even better kid.
You played with him.
I got a chance to play with Tyrese, and I knew from the moment that we had COVID during that time. I got a chance to shake it, but you could tell when he walked in the building, his stature, how he carried himself, his aura, that he was going to be special. At the time, he wasn't a great shooter. He shot like 30 from 3, but he was fast, he was explosive. I knew he could play. They tried to fill him in for Ben Simmons, which was crazy, and try to play that role. But now they're moving the offense around him. But to see how he's gotten better and better each year, and then he started out-shooting me.
Yeah.
We had a little debate one time, and he still gives me grief for it, but I told him at one point he was not a better player or couldn't shoot better than Kobe White. And every time I see him, he lets me know about it. And if that was if that's all you needed to shoot a little bit better, young fella, You're welcome.
Oh, there we go. I love that.
I've never heard that.
Yeah,
Kobe
exactly.
White?
He's like, oh, Danny Green says like, I'm not better than Kobe White. So Kobe's still a really good player.
Yeah.
And he was good at the time. And then Tyrese started out shooting me. And I'm like, what the hell got into you?
And clearly he took that personally. That's
did.
the best thing
He takes
for,
it personally every day.
For basketball fans. Tyrese Maxey wants all the smoke. He leads the NBA in minutes.
Yep.
He's over 33 a game. He's a guy, and I think you're talking about that shot. It's the combination. He came into the league. Everyone knew that speed, that athleticism, that explosion was off the charts. When you combine that with the fact that he's shooting around 10 threes a game at 42%, that combination makes him a lethal guy. He is truly, like you said, a superstar.
And what's more impressive to me is his floor game. And the 3 blocks and 3 steals, him adding that to his game, like he's doing it all for this team. So he deserves his flowers.
Yeah, the best compliment I can give him is one I'm going to borrow from Zach Lowe. This team is looking as good without Joel Embiid. They have an identity as they do with him. All right, let's talk about the Magic. 4 of their last 5, hosting the Clippers in Orlando. Well, you know, that's probably a recipe for a W. All right, Wagner brings it up.
I heard you say
Spins off the defender.
Oh, man, between the legs. Pardon of the literal Red Seas right there.
Good fundamentals, too, taking that extra step.
Jump into the second here. Jalen Suggs throws it alley-oop to Anthony Black.
He's got a couple of dunks in the last week or so. I didn't know he'd get up like that.
Great execution on that alley-oop, too.
Got to pay attention.
Magic up 9 here. Corrals. Finds Suggs.
Good screen, Franz.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Rolling in this one. Is that 6'7"? I don't know what that is.
That's a good, it might have been 6'7", but check out this hustle, Malika. Dives on the floor, balls moving, unselfish. Yeah.
Slam. What a play there from
there.
Suggs on both ends. The Magic roll 129-101 in this one. Now, the Magic, they've taken some time to figure things out, especially to start the season on offense with the addition of Desmond Bane, getting him acclimated. But Orlando has started to gel, guys. They've won 5 of their last 6 games, and they're really finding an identity here. Now joining NBA Today, it's the Magic leading scorer, Franz Wagner. Franz, thank you so much for taking the time.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. I need to know what's the secret sauce here, because your team has won 8 of the last 11 games. What have you guys found over the last 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think just after a rough start to the season, just kind of figuring out our flow on offense a little bit our roles, obviously integrating some new pieces to the puzzle. So I think everybody kind of finding their rhythm, and then also I think it starts on defense for us. We didn't start the season on that end the way we wanted it to, and like I said, I think the last 11 games were really good on the defensive side.
Yeah, certainly that defensive identity, it's bleeding into everything that you guys do, and that allows you maybe to have a little bit more fun. So I do want to talk a little bit more about what you all are doing on the floor, but first, I need an explanation here, my friend. We see this celebration, you know exactly where I'm going, that you have. It's a now viral clip with your brother Mo. What is happening here? Are we milking finger udders?
Yeah, I guess we're milking the cow. I don't know when we came up with this, but just kind of fun, quick way to introduce yourself to the game and before the game. So just to have a quick funny moment with your brother, and we'll kind of keep it moving.
What an intro! Were we going to see this again? Clearly, people like it. Is it going to stick?
Oh yeah, it's gonna stick. We've been doing it every day.
I love this. I love it so much. I work with my little sister as well, so clearly we need to come with a creative handshake like you all have. All right, let's go back to basketball, but thank you for indulging me there. In late October, you allowed at least 135 points in consecutive games, and since then, this has been a top 5 team in defense. You talked about how important that end of the floor is here, but what has allowed you to get back to that defensive level?
Yeah, I think it's been our effort, our communication, and just everyone's commitment and attention to detail. I think our coaching staff, I think the organization, the way our team is built, that's where we want to hang our hat. And I think after those first couple games, obviously integrating some new guys as well, but just finding back to our identity. And I think a lot of the other stuff we do on the court feeds off of our defense. So I think that's why we're able to get a couple wins in the last 11.
And then more than a couple wins, right? And then offensively, pace is something that we talk about all the time, and you guys play with incredible pace. What's been the biggest adjustment for you all going faster on offense after ranking last in pace last season?
Yeah, I think that's actually, just looking at our team, we got a lot of guys that can do a lot of different stuff with the basketball and can make decisions. So I think that actually plays a little bit more to our strength and our ability. So I think it's a commitment to the effort. It's a little bit harder to do that over a whole season. So getting in shape, I think that was part of it. Starting the season and just kind of getting used to that new pace, and also knowing when, realizing when teams do a good job of kind of loading up and getting back in transition, just take the pace out of it then, and still move quickly on offense, but maybe not shoot in the first couple seconds of the offense.
Well, Franz, we really appreciate the time. We wish you the best of luck.